internet dating harmful? Are dating apps harmful? And the short answer to this is yes, it is harmful for a lot of reasons. Okay, this is for a lot of reasons, and one of them, I got a little list here. I'm gonna just go down and explain them one by one. Right. The first one is people get treated like it's a shopping thing, right? It's like you going into a store and you shopping for items. You know what I mean? It's like you're shopping for milk or cereal, or you're shopping for clothes. This in this like people get treated like they're indispensable. You feel what I'm saying? It's like all this left swipe, right swipe. You're just, it's very shallow. You're just left swiping, right swiping on people like you're just in a store and you're sifting through clothes. You feel what I'm saying? And it sounds harsh, but that's exactly what it's equivalent to. It takes the natural way of meeting people. It takes the natural way of meeting people out. So what happens is people get treated like what's going on, Iceberg? Appreciate you checking in. So what happens is people get treated like they're a damn Amazon purchase or some shit. Like people just looking through the dating app and they just looking at all these people like it's an Amazon shopping. Like, nope, I don't want that. Nope, I don't want that. Yeah, I might get that. Nope, I don't want that. Y'all see what I'm saying? And that goes against how nature is. You feel what I'm saying? It goes against how nature intended people to meet. We've evolved all this time. You feel what I'm saying? Use it in moderation. I'm gonna get to that because I do have, you know what I'm saying? I have used it in the past, and hell, I still have one on my phone as we speak. I rarely use it though. I use it every once in a blue moon. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Okay, but people, like, that's not the natural way we evolve to meet people. We're not meant to see literally hundreds of people a day and just go, yup, no, 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 yup, no. So it creates this like dispensable. It creates this thought that humans are dispensable, right? It's like when a kid gets a new toy, right? They be enjoying it for a good for a good 2 minutes. If you have a child, I got a little boy. I remember when I bought him toys, he would play with that shit for like a good 10 minutes and throw it to the side, right? That's it. That's it. And he will want a new one. Okay. That's exactly how dating turns human beings, which is kind of sad. Like, okay, that's cool. On to the next one. You feel what I'm saying? It's not natural. And this is a big reason why a lot of people feel empty when they use dating apps. It's like it's never enough. And that's another point that I'm gonna get to as I'm reading off my little Chipotle napkin here. That shit ghetto. Look at this, y'all. This is my little list. You feel me? But that's just the way it is. We're not naturally meant to just look at hundreds of people every day and just swipe left and right. It's very shallow. And a lot of times, right, this does discourage it. This actually, dating apps work against men, right? Dating apps, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick, fellas, because this is a men's channel. Dating apps work against y'all. Okay? I know what the argument is. Oh, all the top 10%, all this shit that you hear recycled on YouTube, the top 1% and the top 10%, that's fine and dandy. Yeah, do they monopolize? They probably do, yes. But think about it like this. This guy has to do all of that, right? He has to have a six-pack ab, got to be six. We hear the stereotypical shit. He has to be 6 foot, whatever the fuck, or whatever the F. Sorry guys, I can't really curse because they always be flagging my videos. Anyway, but a guy has to do all of that. Have a 6 foot, 6'10" and 12-inch meat, pause. Has to have 6 figures, has to have a private jet, so he can get some chick, right? That's damn near out of shape, right? And this is not anything. I'm not. What's up? What's happening, y'all? I've met many women, hopefully real, in other countries that I plan to visit for sure. Shout out Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? But this guy has to do all of that just to get some chick that works in like some kind of front desk type of job, right? That's probably been ran through by I don't know how many other dudes on the dating app, right? Because trust and believe, you're not her first and you won't be her last. So think about it. Is it even worth it? Like, a lot of other websites, a lot of other videos, they try to glamorize, oh, the top 10% are monopolizing on all the chicks. Bruh, you got to think about the quality, right? You got to think about the quality. This chick, the person that these guys are monopolizing on are party chicks, chicks that just hot girl summer type of girls, right? You think to yourself, you want to get a six-pack ab and you want to get six figures and all that other bull crap just to attract that. Like, come on, this is what dating apps are doing. And plus, in the meantime, it's boosting these young ladies' ego. It creates a false sense of ego, of entitlement, right? Because a lot of young ladies, bro, they don't know the difference between a guy just wanting to smash, right? Just getting them off of a dating app, because unfortunately, that's what most guys are on dating apps for, right? Am I lying, fellas? Like, am I? Tell me if I've said a lie as of yet. You feel me? Most guys are on dating apps just to get their rocks off, just to go out, meet some chick, hopefully pipe her for the night, and then it's back to square one, back to swiping through apps after that little encounter, right? So that's what it is. And these young ladies, they assume that since these men, and there happens to be men that are attractive, right? They look at these guys on the dating apps, and some of these guys are attractive, okay? Some of these guys are athletic looking and all this good stuff, right? Because guys that go on dating apps, they're in that whole hookup culture and stuff like that, right? So she's gonna hook up with some guys that are attractive. She's gonna be like, wow, this guy hooked up with me and he's attractive. So that must mean, right? Now that must mean I'm Beyonce. Okay. Now that must mean I'm Ariana Grande. Okay. and no offense, no offense at all. I'm not even trying to be funny, because the dudes on there, even the attractive ones, okay, they're thirsty for they take anything, right? They don't take into account this chick's they don't care about nothing the chick has to offer besides some coochie, right? So they're not gonna evaluate on her on nothing else. So you know what I mean? So naturally, she's gonna elevate herself in her head, like, hey, look, this guy that's very attractive, this guy that's very in shape, he messed with me, so I must be like top notch, top notch, get the most, not the lesser, right? Rest in peace, Pimp C. You feel me? That's how she's gonna think. Not now, this guy on the internet done created a false ego boost. Okay, and this is gonna happen over and over and over again. If you're not a Chad or Tyrone, don't bother with online. Go social circle. Yeah, exactly. If you're not, I hate using these played out terms like Chad and Tyrone, right? But if you're for video's argument's sake, if you are not attractive, right? If you're not you don't have your sex appeal up as a man, and you go on online dating, it's not gonna fare too well for you. But like I said in the beginning, bruh, don't be jealous of these Chads and Tyrones, because look at the quality of chicks that they're getting. They got to do all of that. They got to be in shape. They got to have a Lambo. I'm going a little excessive with the Lambo and stuff, but they got to do all of that just to get some chick that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, works some kind of secretary job, and she doesn't even work out. All she does is put on some makeup. So ask yourself, is the Chad really winning either? All right? And let's say she is attractive, because I'll be the first to admit, okay, when I was using dating apps like that, when it was a little more reasonable, when the early stages of it was still in progress, right? It actually used to be decent, and I did meet some attractive young ladies. You dig what I'm saying? I did meet some attractive young ladies. You know what I'm talking about? But even when they are attractive, they have a lot of, man, they got a lot of stuff going on, dog. They have a lot of stuff going on. They got exes, right? They still have exes in the woodworks. Okay. They just been just mentally, like, it was, bro, it was a freaking nightmare, dog. It was a nightmare. You feel what I'm saying? So like you got, it's gonna stress you out, dog. Dealing with the wrong type of chicks is gonna stress you the F out. You feel what I'm saying? It is going to stress you the F out. And that's the type of young ladies that you're gonna meet on there, unfortunately. Even if they are attractive. I know what somebody's thinking, oh, there are some attractive chicks on there. Yes, their physical is attractive. Their physical is attractive. And let's stop being shallow. Let's grow up for a little bit, right? After the initial physical attraction, of course, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be looking for other attributes, because physicality is cute only for a little while, right? Okay, you hook up with this young lady, it's great. You know what I'm talking about? It's whatever, and then you start seeing a crazy side come out. These are the type of chicks that are mainly on dating apps. So, you know, Chads and Tyrones, yeah, they're monopolizing on it, but what the hell are they monopolizing on if you really think about it? You feel what I'm saying? What are they? They're monopolizing on a lot of young ladies that are, let's just be quite honest, that are damaged. And I hate saying this, I love y'all young ladies, but a lot of these young ladies on dating apps is damaged. You feel me? Mentally, it's not, they're not all there. They might be attractive, they might be cool. You feel me? But trust and believe, bro, you're gonna start seeing the crazy come out of them. You're gonna start seeing, after a couple of months, you're gonna start seeing her just start spazzing out for no reason, constantly accusing you of cheating, even though she is talking to other guys too, right? She gonna be like, oh, you talking to other H words while she's talking to other guys. This is the type of stuff that you're gonna get. But it creates a false ego when these guys that are so-called high quality, right? They got their stuff. A lot of these guys got their stuff together and stuff like that. Some of them, I'm not gonna say all, because let's be honest. I've seen some I've seen some profiles of guys, you know what I'm saying? I'll be watching YouTube videos. I've seen profiles of guys, and a lot of these guys on dating apps, they come straight in with that simp stuff. I hate using cliche words, but we all know what I mean. Oh, you're so beautiful. What's your Cash App? Do you sell titty pics? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they come straight out the gate with that. And that's like 90% of guys on dating apps. They come in straight out the gate. Hey, look, what's your Cash App so I can see a gooch pic, or you know what I'm talking about? Whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That's 90% of guys on dating apps. But like, still, it's gonna create like a false sense of ego. Okay. And other point is, it leaves an empty feeling. Let me go over these comments right quick. All right. Real quick, fellas. Much love, Tarik, for the message. I'm fit looking guy that are legit 2 out of 10 and wretched and ignore and dog me on dating apps. Yep, because bruh, like I said, they got a false sense of ego. Even chicks that are, let's use the word unattractive, and attractiveness is subjective. Okay, well, my 2 might be somebody else's 10, believe it or not, right? But for the most part, yes, these chicks are unattractive, right? Super out of shape, but yet they get so many thirsty guys in their DMs that they think they're Ariana Grande, or they think they're Rihanna. You feel me? Ariana Grande is fine as hell, y'all. I'm sorry, I went off on a 10. She's fine in the motherfucker, bro. Bro, all due respect, what type of women are you guys trying to meet? I meet women on my level. You can't help who you attract. However, you can vet what you want. Tyrone, you better call Tyrone. And like I said, I met plenty of young ladies on dating apps. Okay, I'm sorry, bro, but if you find a chick that is so-called high quality on dating apps, you hit the lottery with that. right? Because like I said, I've met plenty of, and I'm talking about dating apps. I'm not talking about real life, okay? I'm just trying to stay on subject. You feel me? I'm talking about dating apps, okay? Most of them, they were cute. They were good looking young ladies, right? One of them was beautiful. I would actually say that word, okay? And I wasn't the only one that thought that, because every time we went out, everybody would be just breaking their neck looking at her, right? But their mental was kind of jacked up. You feel me? So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's no good quality chicks on there, not at all. But it's far few in between. Okay. All right. I use dating apps. I've met good and bad girls. Most were on my level and had a good time. You have to vet girls too. It's not, fellas. You probably won't be able to tell for a while. Okay, yep, dating apps. All right, y'all. These are a lot of comments, and I appreciate y'all. But let me stay on topic. You feel me, Brendan? Appreciate you. All right, exchange Tyrone. I got an IG. Solidtarik at Solidtarik. Hit me up. All right. But like I was saying, man, and hey, look, you might meet young ladies, okay? You might meet young ladies, but guess what? If you think they're not on there while they're talking to you, while they're being intimate, I'm just gonna say the word intimate. If you think while they're being intimate with you, they're as soon as they leave your crib, if you think they're not swiping again after they leave, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I know what somebody is thinking. Well, damn, man. So many people use dating apps nowadays. Yeah, so many people do. But believe it or not, there's a lot of young ladies that actually don't. Okay, there's a lot of young ladies that actually don't. Maybe they did in the past. Okay, maybe they did in the past, but not no more. Okay, like I said, not all of them, but a large amount do. And the unfortunate thing about this, like I alluded to earlier, it leaves like this empty feeling. And what do I mean by empty feeling? See, fellas, you got to understand, in this day and age we live in, our brains are just not meant to handle, our biology is not meant to handle all of these options, bro. It's like the more options we have, the more empty that we feel. Okay, it's just it's a weird paradox, right? The less shit, I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. I remember when I was growing up on TV, we had like 5 channels, right? We had like 5, 6 channels. We had UPN, WB, Fox, some other shit. And me as a kid, bro, I was happy as can be, right? I was happy as hell. I was watching my little Spider-Man and my Simpsons and Family Guy. You know what I'm saying? I was watching all of that stuff from my old school, from my older heads. You know what I'm talking? You know, and then we had Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all of that shit that started coming in, right? Cool. Okay. Now we have thousands, literally thousands of channels, and we can't find one to pick to watch. That's the same thing with how these dating apps are. The more options, the emptier. Okay, the emptier it's gonna feel. It's gonna feel like I got all of these options. Man, I don't know. This chick is cool, or on the chick's end, this guy is cool. But hey, look, there's thousands of other options. So the paradox is she feels empty. And the other bad thing is with that feeling of emptiness, every time a lot of these chicks, man, they go through cycles in dating apps, right? They go through cycles. They get with one guy, they hook up with him. It's not what she thought, right? It's not what she thought. It's the shit fizzles out in a couple of months. Then she's back on it, right? Swiping. She finds another guy. That shit fizzles out. Bam, back to square one. Okay, back to square one. It's like this empty feeling, and it's like back in the day, the whole analogy with the whole too many options, bro. There was only, if in your city, in your small little town, it was only the folks on your block, right? It was only the folks on your block. So females, you know, they had Larry, Jimmy, Bobby, you know, or whatever demographic they had, Jose, Juan, you know what I'm talking about? Whatever demographic they had, that little pool of men. And they met them and it was cool. It was straight. They were happy with it. But now with this whole World Wide Web connecting the whole world, right? Connecting the whole world is it's like a bombardment of just so many for females, right? So many guys. Okay, fellas, let me tell y'all something. I've met young ladies, right? And I had a live yesterday, but I had to delete it because I was effing around with the camera. I couldn't find out how to turn it, whatever. And plus YouTube strike the revenue. So I just said scrap this whole project, right? But yesterday I said how these young ladies, bro, they get flown out by guys that they meet on the internet, right? By different guys they meet on the internet. So it's like this whole, man, she's thinking in her head, I got so many freaking options. This guy want to fly me out. This ball player want to hit me up, right? This rapper, right? Because we got a billion rappers out now, right? Everybody a freaking rapper. This rapper want to hit me, want to get with me, and it's just too much. It's just and this is not only dating apps. This is social media in general, right? I'm encompassing social media in general, and it's just way too much going on, right? Way too much going on. So it gives this false sense. It gives this feeling of, damn, I'm with this guy, but something feels missing. Oh well, back to square one. Let me keep swiping, right? And the bad thing about it is, man, and don't get it twisted. For guys who are good with young ladies, right? It's not gonna affect them too much because they're out and about. They're out and about. A guy that's good with himself, he's gonna get his either which way, right? He's gonna get his either which way. But the bad thing for guys is, for men, is these dating apps, bro, they don't give a guy a chance. You feel what I'm saying? They don't give a guy a chance because a guy that would be deemed otherwise, if this young lady met him out in public, she would have otherwise gave him a chance, okay? Maybe he wasn't no freaking model, okay? Maybe he wasn't a freaking model. He's not a model, but he a good dude. He's an average, you might say. In real life, he might have approached her, and she sees him in live, personal, naturally. The best way to see a person naturally. She's like, okay, hey, look, this guy is no Drake or whatever the hell, but I like his personality. He's cool and he looks all right. Okay, bam, she gives him a chance. He rocks her world. She's like, wow, this guy is cool and he rocked my world. Awesome. But what dating apps do is the same guy that this chick would have gave a chance to in person, get what she did. She swiped left on him. Right? She swiped left because it's superficial like that. Right? It's superficial like that. All you have to go by is a couple of pictures, okay? And I don't even know if these chicks read the damn bio, right? I'm just gonna be straightforward with y'all, fellas. A lot of times, people don't even read the bios on dating apps. They just swipe according to the picture. You feel me? So, and this really works against guys, like super, like bad. You feel me? Because all she's doing is just looking at your picture and swiping left and right. Not even giving you a chance. All you are is an image on a screen, right? She's not seeing you for what you really are. And don't get it twisted. Even in real life, let's not front. Even in real life, a young lady is going to be looking at your physicality, right? She's going to be looking at how you look. She's going to be looking at your appearance. Of course, physical attraction plays a vital role in real life too, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't. But on the internet, it's on steroids. Okay? On the internet, it is on steroids, fellas. Like the whole visual aspect is on steroids. Okay? So a person that might have, hell, even for men, a chick that might have been cool in real life, you might have left swiped her and she might have been cool as hell in real life. She might have not looked that great. She might have not been photogenic. And a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt. Some folks aren't photogenic, right? Some folks, they just don't look good in pictures. It is what it is. Real talk. Even for young, I'm not only talking about men, I'm talking about women too, right? Because it might be a chick that's maybe a plain Jane, and we might have left swiped her on a dating app. But in real life, if we would have seen her, we'd be like, hey, look, she looks cool, right? And then she starts talking to you, and her personality is cool as well. You're clicking with her in real life. But on a dating app, bro, all you seen was that she was a plain Jane. She had no chance, but she had no chance to display her personality. And it's damn near, I don't care how many bios, I don't care how many little things, little quirky things you put on your app. It's not going to be the same as in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like me, in real life, I like to have fun, right? You guys watch my videos. I be making jokes, cracking jokes. I like to have a little fun. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll tell you this right now. A lot of times, bro, the way that I initially clicked with a young lady is I was just, of course, the physical thing comes into play. Okay, of course the physical thing comes into play, right? That's why I be telling guys I'm sound like I'm being a dead damn dog. That's why I be telling y'all keep yourselves in shape, keep a good hair, decent haircut, decent clothes, right? But I still like Ron Wills says, shout out Ron Wills. You still gotta talk to her. You still have to interact. And a big reason why I clicked is because I started talking to them, right? I like to have a little fun. I might tease them here and there. But on a dating app, you can't do that, right? You might put a funny line on there, but it's not going to be the same as in real life. And this is common sense, okay? A lot of these channels say dating apps are real life. It's an exaggerated, I would say it's an exaggerated version of real life, meaning, like I said earlier, okay, these chicks, the only thing, it's like visual, it's like what I said earlier about chicks being visual. Let's say in real life, they're visual on a scale of 1 to 10. They're visual, like I'm gonna give them a 6.5, right? Their visual strength. Now you take that on dating apps, that shit jumps up to an 8.5, a 9. Because to be honest, that's the only 5 senses that they can use is their sight. So it's on steroids. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's on like their physical shallowness, their physical requirements are on steroids in dating apps because that's all they got. And us as men too, bro. Like I said, like sometimes a chick we might have actually clicked with her in real life, but we seen her on a picture. She might have had a weird ass angle, that made her damn chin look big or whatever the hell. And we're like, nah, nope, left swipe, right? Okay, facts, bro. Don't matter how hot a girl is you just linked up with. You got it like that as an attractive man. You're always chasing the next. It's a void. It is a void. It's like you can't get enough. You feel me? You finish with one hookup and they're like, man, I need another one to validate. A lot of guys, let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of these super masculine alpha channels, they're not gonna admit that. Right? They're not gonna admit that a lot of men, not just women, need validation. A lot of men need validation too. Women, young ladies, they get their validation by compliments. Like I said, this is why a lot of them use dating apps just to get an ego boost, just to get compliments. We as men, we get compliments from intimacy. Okay? And when I say intimacy, I'm not talking about rose petals and bubbles in the tub and stuff. I'm talking about smashing, right? I just got to keep it PG for YouTube. That's what I mean by intimacy. Okay? That's how we get our validation. And a lot of guys, right? They just have this big void. Like, they're just so worried about what other people are thinking. They're like, oh man, I gotta bag me a short. I gotta bag me a new shorty. I gotta bag a new chick every other week, right? That's why you hear where the H words at, man. I don't. bro, that was like, man, let me tell y'all something. If I'm talking, bro, and there's a grown man and he constantly asking dumb questions like where the H word's at, I'm not gonna. I'm like, bro, we're grown. Like that's age 21 ass question, bro. Like what? Elevate your mind a little bit, okay? Online sites were lit 2011, 2014. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dating apps back in the early 2000s, man, hold up. It was lit. It was lit, baby. Like I was wreaking havoc on that. Matter of fact, I still keep in contact with one or two of them that I met on there. Know what I'm talking about? There is a saying, the paradox. I like to chop it a sensual follow. All right, Tyrone, I'm a follow you back, Kinfolk. There is a saying, the paradox of choice. In my experience, it affects women more than men. From my experience, there are some. It does affect that paradox of choice. Does affect women way more because there's way more guys. Men are naturally more thirsty. Okay, like I said earlier in the video, trust me, fellas, these guys are hitting these girls up. The first thing that they're asking is what their cash app is. I'm dead serious, bro. Like they match with a chick on an online site. They don't know from Adam and Eve. What they're doing is sending her D pics, right? They're sending her pipe pics, or really Vienna sausage pics, right? And they're asking for a cash app. Hey, what's your cash app? Like this is why men. This is another reason why men are losing on dating apps. It's because of us, okay? And another thing is, men outnumber women on dating apps. Period. Like by a long shot. Men outnumber chicks on dating sites. Period. So a chick might have like 10 DMs at any given moment. Okay. Online dating is hypergamy on steroids. Yeah. We're also looking at cars, yachts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate you, Pluto. You ain't lying, bro. To be honest with you, as a man nowadays, you got to have professional pictures just to stand out. Yeah, right. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have all these you as a man, you got to have these professional just freaking Vogue magazine shots and you doing a sexy pose and this broad posts like 2 selfies. Right? And this broad posts like 2 selfies. Here she is getting 10 matches off rip. Okay? And here you are as a man, you got to post these seductive, laying down on the beach. You feel me? y'all know those what's that cologne, Gucci cologne, Calvin Klein model type of pictures laying down on the beach in black and white. And all she does is post a damn selfie of her and with a dirty ass mirror. Feel me? Bro, I'm fed up with this casual dating and all this. I don't want this anymore. Yeah, hey, well, that's the landscape, bro. But like I said, this is I don't make these videos to be doom and gloom. Okay? Because there are some quality, just like there's trash men, trash women out here, there's trash men out here too. Okay? So it's harder to find nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard to find like people in general, okay? And I'm not acting like I'm a dirty angel. I have my own flaws, okay? But it's getting harder and harder to just find people that are faithful and all that stuff, which leads me on to the other point, to my last point, and I'm gonna click off on here, fellas. I got places to be, all right? Faithfulness decreases. Okay, with these dating apps, with social media too. I'm talking in general, dating apps and social media. Faithfulness decreases. All right, faithfulness decreases by tenfold. Because, like I said, hey, look, if this young lady is on a dating app, you best believe, even if she is intimate with you, you best believe she's scanning. As soon as she leaves, guess what she's doing? She's scanning. She's left swiping, right swiping. As soon as you leave, Okay, soon as you leave, on to the next one. So imagine, and then even in relationship, let's just say you get in a relationship with this young lady you met on the internet, right? Well, when things start to go sour, right? When the honeymoon phase is over, right? Let's say the honeymoon phase. When I say the honeymoon phase, I mean all the googly eyes and the puppy eyes and all that stuff and all the fun escapades that y'all have, and that fades away, and then the arguments start to come, because real life, we live in real life, guys. It's not gonna be sunshine and roses all the time, right? That chick is more likely to hop back on a dating app. Okay, she's more likely. She's like, okay, this guy, he's effing up, right? I'm getting sick and tired of his BS. Guys do it too. We do it too. Okay, we do it too. Like, if we getting tired of the BS, we just getting fed up. Hey, guess what? We're download the app again. Keep it a secret, right? Keep it a sneaky link, whatever the hell you want to call it, and bam, there goes cheating and infidelity, right? Infidelity. Days before the arguments, Pedro said that, yeah, it might, y'all might not even be arguing. Y'all might be kicking. You might think it's all good. You might think it's all gravy. But she on a damn dating app, right? You thinking everything cool, and it's a dating app section going on. What when you know what I'm talking about? Now, like I said, men do it too. We do it too. How do I know? Because when I was with my baby mama, right, when my son's mother, when I started getting fed up, and fellas, look, I admit my mistakes, okay? I admit my mistakes. I'm not one of these fake ass alpha channels that just act like I'm just above humankind, okay? Like I'm just the most picture perfect guy out there, right? But when I started having some issues with my baby mama, hell, I downloaded a damn dating app, and this was back in 2012, 2013, 2012. You feel me? I'm pretty sure she was doing the same shit too, right? So this is the mess that dating apps have created. You understanding? Constantly chasing the butterflies with a different guy every time. Yeah, exactly. Once the little honeymoon phase finishes, once the little cutesy googly eyes finish, it's on to the next one. And this creates a bad culture of sneaky links. We're in what I like to call the sneaky link culture, right? That's the culture that we're in. We're in a sneaky link. Like, it's funny to have a sneaky link now. It's few things to consider. Some of these folk on sites are habitual serial daters. Exactly, bro. Aren't headless because they're afraid to be alone with their thoughts. Perfect example, Kim Kardashian. Yeah, Tyrone. Shout out Tyrone, man. He a new subscriber. He been rocking with me along with a lot of other folk. My boy Justin, right? He follows me on IG. Shout yourself out, Justin, if you watching. I appreciate my loyal viewers, man. Y'all mean the world to me, because this channel still is growing, and y'all mean a lot to me, right? But like Tyrone said, man, there's habitual serial daters, right? Serial daters, like they date these, man. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of these young ladies, bro, they could have a different date. I would say they could have 4 different guys in a week. And I'm being maybe conservative here. If she's really cute, if she is somewhat even decent, right? And these plain Janes that y'all be thinking is plain Janes, right? I'm talking about the ones that look decent, that look good, like they got a little booty on them, right? They know how to work their makeup, right? These chicks could have a different, they can have a different guy of the day. They can have a different dude for every single day. They can have a different guy. They can damn near have 2 different guys a day. That's how easy it is. So it creates an addiction. And this addiction, just like, let's say you're shooting up a substance, right? I'm not going to say the word on YouTube because YouTube be striking my videos. And I feel like they be striking my videos because I'm telling y'all they strike my videos sometimes. Anyway, let's say a person is using an illicit substance, right? That's injectable. I'll let you take your pick of what. This person, every time they use it, they get a rush. What happens when that rush go down? They start feeling sick. They start feeling bad. Guess what they do? They're itching for another fix. Bam, they're going right back to the needle. This is exactly, it is exactly what this whole dating, hookup, sneaky link culture is equivalent to. It's equivalent to shooting up or smoking a rock. Then you shoot up to a high, and then when it goes away, now you're coming back down and you need another fix. It's exactly what it is, bro. You know what I mean? It's been a social decline, waiting for it to get worse. Yeah, they got like 50 dudes in the app DM. Yeah, it's like a never-ending cycle of guys in the DM. I've seen this personally, right, with young ladies that I've dealt with. I just took a peek at their phone, right? I was just being nosy, right? We've all been nosy, fellas. I took a peek at their phone. Their DM, their little, the thing that be connected to their IG thing, the thing that has the number on the top of how many DMs they got. That shit was blown. I seen red all over, right? All of their apps had like a little red number on the top. I'm like, damn. So yeah, it's really destroying it, dog. And a lot of folk, bro, and a lot of these young ladies, they're living in bliss for the meanwhile until, man, they get older and they're like, dang, all of these guys just want to smash and that's it. Then they finally figure out, oh, these guys on a hookup app didn't want a relationship. Oh man, F you guys. Then they get pissed off at men. F these men, right? Look, let me tell y'all something. There's a young lady, right? Not so young no more. I'm 32. She's my age. And let's just say I was in the Navy with her. I grew up with her damn near. We were both in our early 20s. I grew up with her. And she would have men at her beck and call 24/7. I'm talking about she would have a different guy. Every time she would be talking about a different, Shaquan did this, and the next day I see her, Daquan hit it good. The next day I seen her, Mario hit it good. Like every day she mentioned another guy's name. I'm like, damn, you get around, right? That Tupac song, I get around. Round we go. Y'all remember that song? I get around. She was getting around. You feel me? She was getting around. Fast forward, like I said, my bad, y'all, if you hear that phone call. All right. Now fast forward, we in our 30s. I just seen her post something on Facebook, right? And this is verbatim what she posted. I am not reciting on Allah, I'm not reciting anything I seen on one of these red pill videos. She said, I'm the prize. And if he can't understand that, then blah, 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 right? She said, I'm the prize. Now all of a sudden, men ain't ish, right? Now all of a sudden, guys don't want to commit. Where was you at, baby, when you were in your early 20s, right? Probably participating in this type of hookup culture and stuff like that. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, man, I gotta bounce. I hope y'all like the little session, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.